It's a 10 out of 10 spicy meme. That picture. You became me and Dim's best friend and Harum's worst enemy when you made that your profile picture.
Wow, really now?
Pretty much. Yeah, Harum was very not happy with you.
Ah, well, was she?
She hates that picture.
She didn't say anything to me.
She said things to us.
Wait, she DM'd you about me?
No, about the picture.
Oh, yeah,
well, she metaphorically tried to make a wish on the Dragon Balls to kill herself, and then tried to wish the memories away, and then I used Shenron to wish her memories into everyone on Earth.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Don't worry, I was aware.
And then me and Dim just noticed your picture. We're like, oh, yes.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know what sort of person I am. I take things into account when I make decisions.
We specifically requested costume 1 on Krillin. I was gonna give him hair.
Do not do that.
I don't listen to this song that often. Let's listen to it. Oh yeah, that's funny. Unique dialogue.
Oh yeah, cause that fop. This is canon.
But BoJack Unbound ain't canon. So it's not canon. Ah. Ow. No trap shooter yet.
That's why she's not gonna win.
I really hate that joke. I really don't like it.
Man, who said
yeah, I was about
an entire head over thing.
Yeah, I was about to say his in-game model. He's not that short. I mean,
he's
yeah,
like a giant dwarf. That's
like he's not that much shorter than Zangia.
No, okay, like his proportions are all absurdly large in comparison to Zangaya. He looks like he's 5 foot, but with the proportions of a 6 foot tall person. You know what I mean?
I think he looks like a 5 foot person with the proportions of a 4 foot person.
What? No, then he'd be very thin. That's small.
Anyway, Zangia's winning, and good. What's the camera guy's name? I always forget.
Steve.
Steve. I always get Steve and Kevin mixed up.
And Steve's the strongest fighter. He's got power body for days. On the defense.
Please. I love that joke. That's pretty good. Good job, Krillin. Except not really. You almost lost to Zangia.
Zangia.
Colleen should... that doesn't sound like how Colleen would talk at all. She sounds too slutty to be Colleen.
Well, it's Zangaya. She's supposed to be...
I know, but it's Colleen. Colleen is not the type... She doesn't really play that many slutty characters. Trap shooter, it's over.
Well, she is a voice actress, so...
Yeah, but
having range and the ability to act is pretty useful.
Yeah, but most of the voices I've heard are not anything like Zangia.
Yeah, they mind you, this is probably one of our earlier.
Oh yeah, and
but,
we'll just gloss over the fact that she voiced Luffy as well.
No, she also voices Team Gohan and Kai then.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh wait, that's her?
Yeah.
I had no idea who the.
I don't watch One Piece, but I have seen.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Just listen to them yell. But it's exactly the same.
Yep, pretty much. Not even that. Listening to them talking, they're very similar.
Yeah, no,
that's crazy.
It's essentially the same voice. She's got one, like, teenage boy voice. Which is, I mean, is impressive in of itself, considering she's a female.
Yep.
That she's able to hit that.
Well, Laura Bailey did it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, that's some good range. It's not particularly deep, but it is convincing.
Yeah.
Which is all you really.
So there we go. Dende's healing versus Power of Rage. Let's see who's right.
Power Rage is the first one?
Nope, second.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I retract my claim because I thought he didn't have a Rush B2. But if they don't clash, it's obviously going to be Dende's. Currently, it's going that way. I don't know. I wouldn't say TNAI is likely to clash too much.
Slightly off topic. What do you think of Tapion this offseason? Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Jeez. That was a good combo. That was a really good combo.
I don't know. I haven't really followed Tapion that much. I've been following my team and a couple characters I like. That's it.
He seems like he's back, as far as we can tell. We've tested him multiple times, and he does really well. Very consistently.
Yep. All you gotta do then is convince other people to test him. Get free testing for consistency measures. It's one of the nice things. If you can convince other teams that this character is good, which usually requires them putting your character in a test and then your character being the shit out of their character, you might get more testing. And then
well, on the build he's on now, he is not lost on the build he is currently on. Not once. Like
okay,
we've tested it at about 5 times in two 4v4s and a couple of best of 3s.
5 tests or 5 times?
5 tests.
Okay.
5, maybe 6. I might be wrong. We've done a couple of 2v2s, a couple best of 3s, and a couple of 4v4s with him, and he has knocked it out of the park every time.
Okay. Was that Power of Rage that won it then? Just like swung it back?
Yeah, he swung it back hard.
Now do you see the power of a Super Saiyan? Kakarot won't need a turn.
I mean, I really don't think these. Let me put it this way: I don't really see too much point in testing like this.
Neither do I. I mean, End Vegeta and Mid Vegeta do have very similar movesets, but that's one character.
No, I mean, it's just testing the same character with one slightly changed Batara. It's not a major change, it's Power Rage and Dende's. And while those are important Bataras, it's very simple, in my opinion, to pick out whether you should pick Power Rage or Dende's, and let's just keep doing consistency testing on this AI with this general build. And you'll see
if he clashes a lot, and if he clashes enough, put Power Rage on him. If he's going against someone that you know he's gonna have Dragon Power, then switch it off and put Dende's on.
Yeah, or you could go and Dragon Power and meet them. There's always that.
Yeah, there's that. That shouldn't have hit.
Well, TNAI's dumb. I really like. As much as I like TNAI and all its aggressiveness, it is the dumbest AI sometimes. Just
I
doesn't
really
dodge.
don't like this map.
Wow, really? It's like, no one does.
I'm sorry, Alone Fox. Just, I really don't like it.
Ah, he knows. No, he picked and he knew what he was doing. I don't think he was doing it to piss people off, but he knew that he was picking a map that no one likes. Ooh, that was
Well,
smart.
that's the thing. Planet Namek was free. Why didn't you just pick up Planet Namek and get Derp stuck with Mount Pow?
Because he decided to go for theme.
For what?
Theme. Goku's on here.
So?
It's Goku's home, and this is
Team
more
Derp has
thematic.
no Nameks.
Well, no. ED chose because of theme. This is on Earth, and this is Goku's home. So this is thematic.
I love that notification sound so much. That's not what I meant to turn down. I meant to turn down my media, because I am going to check out a live stream real quick. No. It's about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'll pass, thank you. I'm avoiding that game. Okay. Back on topic. What were we talking about? Because, I spaced out the second I heard Sensu Bean.
I was just saying they chose this map due to theme and nothing else.
Well, some people that I know don't like it when people try to do that. G. They don't like it when people try to do flavor facts for their map. G.
Huh? I got no problem with that.
Then why'd you pick up Supreme Guy's Planet?
What do you mean? Why? What do you think? I'm a very logical person. I make
There were
choices.
some pretty good maps free.
Okay, but why do you think we chose yours?
Because you ruined our flavor fact.
No. I didn't even know about the flavor fact. I didn't realize the Z sword was on there, and I don't think Buzz did either. I'll tell you what happened. Buzz.
I love the
maps.
what?
Buzz suggested 3 maps we bid on, bid one second on. And I gave a detailed explanation of like 2 sentences of as to why choosing Supreme Kai's planet would reap the most benefits. Regardless of what the response from you guys was. If that clears things up. Funk you? Well, thanks, whoever you are.
Let me see who that is.
World Fast Channel.
I have no clue.
I think it's just a random person that jumped in. No, welcome.
Never seen that name before. So it's not one of mine. The trainer's awesome. Trainer saved me saved me time. I just had to switch key plus 2 for key plus 1.
Anyway. Come on, Andy. You know I would never do something evil for evil purposes and nothing else.
I don't believe you. You are so full of crap. Your reasoning for bidding on Hyperbolic Time Chamber was I wanted to even the playing field. And then it screwed you over anyway, and you spent all of your zenny on Nail.
Look, hear me out here. Did you want the boost to get someone even better than Nova?
Like who?
Like 17?
We bid the second bidding start. We bid before them in the first place. It wouldn't have mattered if they wanted Super 17 because we had equals any.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm concerned, Nova Shenron is on the same level as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Super Gogeta.
But you said yourself you guys didn't bid as soon as you could because you
We
didn't find out until later.
No, we bid less than 5 minutes after the post went up.
Oh, maybe it was for maps.
That was for maps.
But still, any of the fusions, 17 and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I would argue are all better.
I don't care. So long as we got who we wanted, it didn't matter to us that much of who the Boos got. Because we would beat them anyway. Because we believe in ourselves.
Well, I believe in taking action at every point of the season.
You didn't care about your Zenny. You threw around your Zenny just to screw with people.
I mean,
it worked. But it worked until you bid all your Zenny on Nail.
What are you talking about?
You bid all if not very close to the max amount of Zenny you could spend.
Yeah, we bid all our Zenny on Nail, but what do you mean that's when it stopped working? It didn't stop
and it didn't even work out because Apollo's doing work for Mal right now.
No, that's not the point.
He's putting in work.
I want Nail.
Then why didn't you bid on him in the first place? You're so full of crap. I don't believe you.
No. Here's the thing: Nail was not in like the top of the list of everyone. There was definitely people above. It's just that we had very little hope that we would actually get them. So when we were discussing characters, I brought up the Buzz. I think Nail looks promising. He has a lot of tests on him. And Buzz had his own opinions, and we talked it out, and we eventually came to an agreement.
But then why did you bid on Garlic Jr. and Super Boo before that?
Okay. I actually did want Saiyaman, and Buzz was cool with that. We both wanted Garlic.
Yeah, well, that one I actually believe. I am on your side that I will back you up and say I actually believe you wanted Saiyaman because that seemed like such a cool little flavor thing.
Yeah, well,
so I won't deny you there.
Okay, give me a second. Here's the thing.
You just seemed content to throw your Zenny away.
Yeah.
Because the situation was if they don't outbid us, we get the FA, and they have to bid on someone that they don't want. If they outbid us, then they spend more Zenny. There's no active way to defend against it.
Well, yeah, it's strategy.
It's not cool. I don't like it. I'm not gonna call it unfair because it's fair.
Look,
unlike
if
the whole
want
sniping thing, but
yeah, if they want to contest us and spend more Zenny to get that character, they're willing. If
that's
they
their
want to drop out
business.
And give us the better character, I'm cool with that also. It's a win-win in my book. That's part of bidding. That's part of bidding.
Oh wait,
that's how
shit, that's the wrong map.
Bid high enough for the other people to be like, no, thank you. And if they outbid you, well, you made them spend more money. And these are predetermined. We don't take. Yeah, we don't take predetermined, as Ryan said. These are for a league. Blah 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 blah. Stuff. I'm not going over it. Ryan, I wanted Garlic because he was a very good character last season, but he wasn't at the top of our priority list because he doesn't fit the team perfectly. His build somewhat clashed.
No, I didn't mean to do that. For God's sake, I was just trying to go to the music.
Is this your way of trying to?
At least you got a decent map.
No. Look, I like Nail. I think Nail's gotten a bit of a bad stigma on him.
I never said Nail wasn't bad. I just called crap that that's who you wanted. Because he's good. He's alright. He was just benched last season because they got Super Saiyan 1 and Vegeta. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's definitely good. I think he's... Okay.
But everyone's good. That doesn't mean that that you want them.
No, I mean, I think I very much think you can get him working to about Super Boo levels from last season, or maybe even better, considering his builds, the way he's allowed to be built, is a lot. His Patara spread works way better with us than Super Boo ever did. And while I think Super Boo is the stronger character in what he does,
Nail has really fast melee. Holy crap!
Yeah, his melee's good. He's good at everything, in my opinion. He's really well.
I mean, he's got an ultimate that I want you to build around.
I can't build around at all. I will never suggest the Buzz that we build around at all. And I
It's
don't
an
think
amazing
Buzz would
ult.
want to. And it looks cool, but we have cooler ones. So.
I mean, you have Orga Blaster, but that's...
Orga Blaster's nice. Yeah.
Orga Blaster's nice, but it's short. Dirty Fireworks,
Right.
I don't really care about. And
Well, that's
Bardock
not-
has one of my favorite ults in the game, even though it's not flashy. It's just I love Bardock. And Turles has one of the best ults in the game. You do have a really good set of ultimates on your team.
Yeah, in my opinion, it goes...
What happened there? Okay.
Yeah, he started spamming like that. That's what happened.
Glad to see that Nail's doing work for you guys. How does it feel for your FA that you spend all your Zenny on not to work?
What are you talking about?
Super 17.
This is our second test on him. I'm perfectly content with him getting trashed by one of the best spammers in the league.
Setting the bar really high right now. And it's funny because Durr seems like he's going to be running him as an attack on an attack build.
I just want to suggest that every time we test against him, he's so tough to beat. I mean, if he finds something that works better, I'll go for it. But
That was such a slow
just
full
don't.
power energy wave.
Yeah, I just don't see the idea of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He really isn't broke.
The reason they're doing it is because they signed Gogeta.
Yeah, I guess so. I would
But
think
in that situation, you should just put him on attack build.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gogeta. I think fits better in attack than Gogeta. Unless Gogeta is such an amazing V2er, which
I mean, he
can't
he
imagine.
does have a one stock finish sign, which is some bull. That's some
not
bull.
The issue, like that's not the thing. The reason why Adult Gohan's insane is because that thing right there.
Yeah, that
Full
thing right
power
there.
charge. He can spam without needing to actually charge.
Which
And
is why he
and
was
that's
commonly
what's
run
wrong.
on Super Plus 2.
And he runs with KSA. He's insane. And his melee's good in TNA. So.
Honestly, he doesn't need KSA. Maybe just Dragon Spirit. KSA and Dragon Spirit would be nice if he's not starting, but I think Dragon Spirit's
That's
enough.
too much. Yeah, no, going both of them is too much, and that B2 hits too often. Explosive Wandan is... Oh, no, that's a 2-0.
Yeah, I think I think that they should just run Dragon Spirit. I think you get more out of Dragon Spirit because of the faster charging Blastox.
Well, technically. The thing is, Dragon Spirit's good if you expect your character to be out on the field for a long period of time. I don't think it's very good if you expect your character to just do burst damage and take out the opponent quickly, which is exactly what Adult Gohan does. So if you start him off with 4 to 5 Blastox, he's not going to have to charge, and he's going to kill his character with still like a Blastox or 2 remaining. He'll be fine. I like KSA a lot when it comes to Adult Gohan.
Sorry, I just saw a pretty funny gif.
Nice. Oh, what is... Okay, that was a weird bit of lag for me.
Huh?
What AI is this right now? Frieza?
Frieza, yep.
Ooh, dodge that. Let's see what it does. Because, unfortunately, as much as I hate doing this, I only take into account the first match when determining... we only do one match when determining whether to do another one for these AI, because we just don't have enough time to retest the same AI 3 times when the first time it fights its shit.
Yeah, pretty much same on our end.
Yeah. so...
We only retest impressive ones.
It's also one of the reasons I don't like starting them off against like B2ers, because B2ers burst damage way too much. And with Melee, at least, it's a bit more of a drawn-out fight. I really like how Saiyans and Buzz have set up the test. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Yeah, I figured it was stuttering just a bit. It should stop him a little bit. Check out the GIF I sent you.
I'll check it out in a second. How about... No. Oh, that's it. Well, had a valiant effort, but he needed more B2s. That was what kept him in. Yeah.
I really don't want to fight. Time to put you in your place.
Do you play D&D?
Not specifically D&D. I've done pen and papers. Hello?
Look at what I sent over.
Yeah, I saw that. I really want to do another one when my schedule opens up, because I haven't been able to do an RP in forever, and I really enjoy them. But I want to do a legitimate, like, well-run one, because I've done so many where they either started off like your standard RPs where, you know, they've got structure, they've got rules, and then we sort of just degrade them into jokes and comedic type of RPs, which are great, but, and I love them, and I have a ton of fun just making jokes, but at some point I'm like, we kind of ruined what the whole rule book was set up for. And then there's others where it's just stupidity from the onset.
I only did like, I was doing an RP with Fail, a guy in our group, Ray, and some other person, I can't remember.
Yeah, I was in the voice chat when I think he suggested that. I think I backed out because it's just like, there's no way I'm keeping up with this, it's too much.
Yeah, we only did like 3 sessions before Ray had some personal issues. And the last one, the funniest moment that spawned out of it was me critically failing at parkour and getting everyone sucked into a dungeon.
Jeez.
I got stuck on an island in the middle of a lake with the closest piece of the closest I could get to shore was about 7 feet away. So if I fell in, these tentacles would grab me and suck me down into this dungeon. So I rolled a 1. Yeah, I rolled a... No, I think I rolled like... No, I rolled successfully, and then,
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
it. Yeah, I rolled successfully, and then, the person who was supposed to catch me had really weak strength and rolled a 1, and we all fell in together. It was really bad.
Yeah, oh man, I've had some crazy RPs like that. And I was in one of the earliest ones I did, where it was supposed to be a Naruto RP, but the system was shit, and it wasn't shit, it was just wasn't written incredibly well. A lot of the rules didn't work too well, and it wasn't complete either. And we were all pretty new, and so was the GM. So it ended up turning into, okay, we're not following the rules, we're just kind of going along and making a story, play our characters, and let's see where this takes us. So we had,
sorry.
We got a giant skeleton, and burned down a city dock, killed zombified versions of people, and made fun of Tosh's character because he's a Nuchiya. Those were the most memorable parts to me.
I'm still in the, I have one that I'm almost done writing. I'm just trying to get D&D experience before I run it. And my character actually has a skeletal servant. And he doesn't have a name, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the party name him.
Okay.
Like they're gonna suggest you should give him a name, and I'll be like what do you guys think his name should be? I'm expecting something really stupid or the most generic name possible, like Bob.
I like Bob. Bob's a good name. Personally, I go with Steve for everything.
Steve. Well, my name is Steve, so.
Oh, well, that's even better then.
Well, that's my abbreviated name. My first name is Steven. Exposed! My name isn't actually Andy. That's my middle name. Make my co-commentator louder. I don't think I can.
You can through Discord. Put me up to 200.
Oh, you're already at 200%, boy.
Whoa there. You can make Discord louder.
I made Discord a little louder, but I can't make it any more louder. And I've even turned down the emulator. Wait, Nail actually won one. How about that?
Yeah, Piccolo Eye. It's Piccolo Eye. It's Piccolo Eye, right?
Making sure. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. That's promising. I was actually gonna say, even though Frieza got 2-0'd, I saw potential in it with its stalling span. That it just kind of reminded me of what Turles does, and I would suggest a defense build.
Yeah, you see it over there. You saw the Z sword, didn't you, in the background right there?
I saw nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right there.
I don't see anything. I'm short-sighted.
It's right. I really don't like you, G.
I'm not lying.
You and KO ruined our fun. KO took our first choice just because it was good, and you took our second choice, which we wanted for flavor. Our third choice was Broly's planet, though, but that already got taken.
I'm gonna tell you this: every single bid we made, we were happy with getting that thing we bid on.
Oh, I don't doubt it, but that doesn't. Yes, well, it wasn't purely into. I'm sure you were cool with getting it, but you were partially doing it to screw with it.
Okay, here's the thing. With Hyperbolic Time Chamber, I didn't want to spend much, and I did.
Havoc, I'm sure everyone would have taken Ruin City. It's probably the best map in the game if you're not an Android.
Well, arguably Hyperbolic Time Chamber is, because it's the flattest. But I personally like Broly's planet more than I like Ruin City. But Ruin City's up there.
I don't like its landscape. Its landscape can eat B2s, just like Supreme Kai's planet can.
No, Broly's planet is perfectly flat. It's just got one cliff. That's it. That's its only issue, the cliff. Ruin City can eat B2s on the ground because the buildings leave rubble that can eat B2s.
Yeah, which is real stupid.
From that, it's a very good map. Especially since
there was a test where the lip of a broken building ate a super spirit bomb.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Junior, that's Havoc, right?
Yeah, that's Havoc.
Okay. Yeah, the DBZ D&D thing. Two things about that. The very first time I was introduced to D&D was by an old Ginyu Force member who no longer participates, but he introduced me to D&D through getting a bunch of us to do a Dragon Ball Z, or I guess it was Dragon Ball Z D&D. It was really loose with his own custom rules that weren't too tight, and it was basically play through the story of Dragon Ball. We didn't get too far, unfortunately, but I did. But that was pretty cool. And the other thing is, I would love to do that. I would love to do a proper one. It's just a matter of getting people to do it and finding someone who can GM it properly. And then we have to create, as a group, the rules. And they shouldn't be too strict, obviously, because we're not going to spend 10 hours on it. But I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, I would too.
That would be one of the coolest things. And then we could always get like little special guests to show up, because
what do you suggest?
GeOm in his name, but I don't think it stands for Game Master.
Say what? I do have GM in my name. My old name was just Andy GM. And it stood for Guildmaster back then, and it still stands for Guildmaster now.
Yeah.
But someone did say, was it Game Master? I said, no, it's an Elder Scrolls reference. It's Guildmaster.
I will say. I'd love to do that.
Oh, I would too. I don't know what race I would be, though. I think I would be a Frieza race. I want to be a good Frieza race person.
Yeah. I have two ideas for how... Like, there was something that was always popping around in my head, because people kept doing, and we've done this before. Well, we didn't do a D&D, but we did, you know how in the chat sometimes it sprawls up where people, usually revolving around Team Cold, because they're the most committed to this stuff, where they do like a little roleplay of shit in Dramo Z League. Like the Majub and Cold thing.
Yeah, oh my
or
God.
Sin like rummaging around in the Cold ship. It was either...
Well, you already said that, Havoc.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yes, you would just consume them. They would be like, oh yeah, sure, okay. A Dramo Z League D&D would be interesting. All you would have to do is basically play yourself in terms of position. Like, I'm a supporter, I'm a coach, I'm a whatever.
Oh, I could imagine like 16 teams like like D&D created characters like you're on Team Namek, you're just your own Namekian character or something like that, something weird like that.
Yeah, you could say like I am I was thinking more like you are part of the crew that sets this team up to fight and preps them. If you want to say you're a Namekian that does that, cool. But I was thinking more in terms of you're not actually fighting. You're just essentially role playing. It's almost purely story driven, and you're just sort of role playing in the crazy ass world that is Dramo Z League. And the map is where your place is, your home.
Oh my God.
Or if you're like Team Cold, I guess it's always Cold Ship, which is now a battleground for Ginyu Force. So that's interesting.
No.
Would I then? No, you'd be a weightlifter. You'd be a bodybuilder. And yes, Afterlife would just be dead people, ghosts. Or they could just be regular humans who are like, yeah, I signed up for this job.
Your name is not Drum, your name is Piccolo. Anyway. Yeah, my first D&D session, what happened was, sorry. What happened in my first D&D sesh was, we were just hanging out in the bar, and this guy was trashing my music. Because my guy played the lute. I gave him the look of someone who... I gave him the death stare, is basically what happened. And then when all my friends left, and I started to leave too, they jumped me, and it did not end well for them. It's pretty hilarious. I killed 3 guys. The 4th guy got away, and I reported it to the police, and he got arrested when he went to...
Oh, it's gonna hit.
No, it's not. It didn't hit at all.
Why does that have such shit tracking?
It doesn't track.
Shot.
It should just be a rush. It should just be a rush B2.
Yeah, that would be better. Does Tavis want to jump in here? I'm not gonna stay throughout the entire stream.
No, he's at work until 8.
Ah, okay.
I can get someone else eventually.
This man is dead, and I disagree. He's not my fighter. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
Stretching, sorry.
There's been some fun stuff with RPing Dramo Z League stuff.
Yeah.
There was a time where I got really bored, and Harme was she has her chat, and I don't know how, but he got into her chasing people to quote-unquote glomp them.
Okay, then.
And I think Kale was the last target, so he was running for his life. And it was just people either screwing with Harme or screwing with Kale. I decided to go with both, as I offered Kale an escape into a hole behind a curtain, which was a cannon that launched.
That's so not gonna hit.
Ah!
That's gonna... No, it didn't hit.
Nah! You got duped. Nah, but... Yeah, no, that was all... It felt very organic in the stupidity of how it occurred. So, that was always fun.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think a more standard Rambo Z D&D might look a little bit better.
Yeah. I was working on on my roleplay for D&D. I'm about halfway done with it. One of the more interesting fights I came up with was I put them against an overpowered. I put them in a force loss battle. Now it's fine in D&D because they just get knocked unconscious, and when they realize that they'll realize that this was a force loss battle. It's not like in video games where you somehow manage to win the fight and then you fail.
Right.
Like if they win, then I'll have to change my story, and that's fine by me. But I made it just so hard that there was most likely no chance of them winning unless they like crit every single time they attacked him or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's cool to railroad an RP.
It was a team of 6. It was their team. It was originally there was around 6 people in it, and they had to fight one guy who just had some of the most broken abilities I could come up with, like passive abilities, like he only has to roll an 18 to critical. And if he rolls a 20, he gets to he does an additional double. Yeah, I know.
Come on.
He I think it was I kept changing it. Like at one point it was his roll for damage goes down by 1, but he hits 5 times. It's like something stupid like that. And then I think I just made it a static double. So if he rolled an 18 or a 19, he did double damage. If he rolled a 20, he did 4 times damage.
Oh shit, that's quite a lot.
They fight him 3 times, and then in the 3rd fight they're allowed to beat him. But at that point, he has a new item. And this new item allows him to bypass roll to hit with swords. So he's just rolling for the crit.
That's evil.
Yeah, and they have to beat that one, and I made it beatable. Like I didn't increase the I don't increase the stats by much. He just gets that one new ability, and it's actually an item that they get to keep. Kind of like it's an item we're looking for. We're looking for 8 different super overpowered items, and that's one of them.
This is a best of 4.
Yeah, no,
this
is a 4v4. Yes.
Yeah, best of 4.
Well, that's what Ryan wrote. Not Ryan. Namek wrote. They wrote a best of 4.
Okay. Man, I've GM'd 2 RPs, and both of them were ultra homebrewed versions of a bare bones system. And when I mean bare bones, I mean like it's 2 pages total, and I didn't even use its combat system.
Nice.
Which is a good chunk of its 2 pages. And that entire both those RPs, I ended up putting them in the same world, just a different time zone, and in different areas. And while I didn't railroad much, I probably should have, because I underestimated how flexible the story and the system kind of lets them be with their decisions. The point where they go out looking, and it's meant to be a pretty, like, for fun and loose sort of system where you shouldn't really take it seriously. And if you can make a joke, that'll probably give you a little, it'll give you a bit of advantage from the GM, or if you can make it entertaining. So I set them up to either fight this witch or do her task to get this chalice they're looking for from her. And they decided, being the heroes that they are, and having talked to the witch, recognizing that she's not really a bad person, as the heroes they are, they decided, you know, it's best to steal from her. Which I wasn't expecting, and they set up a devilish plan to lure her out with around her house, while the other one miserably fails at attempting to sneak into her house.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for.
Okay, yeah. I found my old Google Doc of the 8 items that they were supposed to retrieve. I remember I nerfed some of them for being too good, like the chest plate at the start of your turn. You get to roll. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you get to roll 2 recovery die and gain that much health.
Okay. Yes.
The gloves, you don't roll to hit with swords. No, melees in general, just melees. The sword had just stupid damage. The shield have a shield that halves all damage that they would take, and 75% of their ranged physical damage. A bow that can't miss anyone within their line of sight. A key that bypasses all lockpicking checks. A set of boots that bypass all dexterity and stealth checks, and sneak attacks can never fail. And a staff where all spells can't miss, and you can cast a second spell as a quick action. I just built a bunch of broken items so they fight a boss who is really powerful by default, and they have a stupid powerful item that you have to retrieve by killing them.
Jeez. Oh man. That sounds horrible, Havoc. Sounds hilarious, but horrible. I'm gonna have to go soon, but I just want to end up on note that the first game I ever GM'd, the first monster they fought was this big beast with a nigh impenetrable, like, not really stone, but it was a natural sort of armor all around, except for certain key places. And I didn't tell them where, they had to find them themselves. And then one of them asked, well, it's an animal, right? Yeah. So it eats things, right? Mm-hmm. So it also has to shit that stuff out? Yes, it has to shit out. So its butthole isn't protected. What are you doing? I want to shove a grenade up there. And I had no reason to say no. Unfortunately. And that's how they beat the first big enemy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And it ended up becoming a trend with them to shoot people in the ass. So. Or at least giant people. So. It's strategy.
So these builds are also very similar. The only difference is they're blue Patara, for the most part. Like, I think 1 or 2 of them have a light body. But it's defense plus 3, attack plus 1. It's defense plus 3, attack down 1, attack plus 1, and defense plus 2. All versus attack plus 2, defense minus 1.
Man, light body can be so powerful. Just in melee, it can be so powerful. And like, did you notice in any test with adult Gohan how much light body saves him when it comes to using full power charge?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is such a powerful D1. And for 1 point. 1 point!
Should it get nerfed?
No. It's not OP. It's powerful, but it's not OP. And it's not a stat boost, so its use is very unique, and I like that. And it promotes thinking in terms of more than just, does this increase his damage, does this increase his charge. Nice. Round 1 to player 1. Oh shit, 6 on my side. I'm a dip.
Okay, see ya.
Sorry, leave me alone. Bye bye.
Bye. Sad times. Can anyone join me in the chat? This is some glorious charging underwater. Can't believe they're charging underwater. Wow.
I am the Prince of Saiyans. This should make a good warm-up. This should make a good warm-up.
Well, that's not it. Okay.
You mean there's still someone stronger than me?
Yes. Yes, Vegeta.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I don't know, Havoc.
You mean this? Now.
All right, this is here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Final flash!
Oh, Diamond's on? You just don't like the silence. Neither do I. Lol.
You mean this should make a good warm-up. Sorry to keep you waiting. No fool!
After that last test, I think he's amazing. As far as I can tell, he just refused to spam B2s, and the ones that melee'd were bad at it. So we put him on a melee build and he kicked butt. But damn, you should totally join me. I'm all alone in here.
You mean there's still someone stronger than you?
Good lord, those plants. Oh boy. Shouldn't have flown into that raccoon. He's on a fat build. Oh, Raccoon won. Here comes Jackie Chan. Ah, that's a little... Oh boy. Aww. I think this is pretty much it. And those birder just derps so hard. Up, he didn't. Okay, there you go. Good job, Murder.
Darn, it still isn't enough.
All right, the
You can buy.
Yes! What is this build?
You can combine Z items to raise your character's...
Wow, my dogs were coming through.
I want to try gathering the Dragon Balls. I want to have a wish granted soon. You can create your own ultimate fighter.
Yeah, I have dogs. I have 3.
You can choose your favorite.
Someone wanted me to check to make sure I had a Dragon Spirit to Slugs build. I may not have. Oh yeah, thank you for catching that.
Now, let me. What? This is a. This entertainment.
You again. You stink, so stay away.
I'm gonna tear you apart, puppet.
Unique dialogue. Havoc. Junior Sua is Havoc.
I'll end this quickly.
Kappa, please. Nope. No Kappa.
Looks like it's my turn.
Who, me? Sua?
Now it's time to finish this. The final blow.
Oh, so it is Sua. How do they pronounce it? It seems pretty self-explanatory to me. Plus, I know how to pronounce a lot of foreign names. Weird. Make any sense? Sua seems pretty... It seems pretty clear. Like Sao, not Su, not just Ow, Sao. Swa or Sao. Ow, that hurt. That's not good for Nappa. Oh boy. Nope. I think that's it for Saiyaman. What is 2.5D? I don't know these technical things. Goku for Saiyaman, and for Nappa, Broly. Havoc. You're never gonna. Actually, most of the DBZ fan base thinks Budokai 3 is the best DBZ game, which sucks because I love BT3.
Looks like it's my turn.
Can't wait for him to use his rush that he can't use anymore. Oh. He's on a halo. I don't think you fixed him.
Never underestimate the power of justice.
Go ahead, Havoc. Go ahead and run him on that build and watch him fail. It's quite scary when Vidal is beating Raditz.
We have a winner.
I did it!
Is Raditz gonna bomb this season? Cause people have been testing on him so much and he always seems to lose. I don't know why I exited to the title screen.
Okay, come and get me.
Time to. Are you ready? Begin.
What do you think, Havoc? About Raditz always seeming to lose in every test he's put in. Yeah, it was, Lone Fox. Wait a minute. Wait, did she transform? Oh, she transformed. Okay. Then I can run again. I was like, wait, did I start her in the wrong form on accident?
Okay, come and get me.
You're going to die, fool.
My bad.
Begin!
I think they'll put their rollies on her anyway. Because they can't put it on anyone else. Except maybe Garlic Jr.
What was that?
That won't work. Okay, come and get me.
Begin!
Who's Tyson, by the way? Yeah, Dax, why'd you choose this AI on Tau? We quit testing it because it's utter garbage. This AI is garbage. We quit testing it a long time ago.
Great Sailor has arrived! Here you go!
It is never done well. This AI only spams B2s. Dim, he hasn't done any melee damage. He's barely done any melee damage. It's all been spam. That's why we hated this AI in the first place, is all he did was charge and use B2s. Yep. Bally is Dim. Fucking hate this AI so much. Pardon my language. Maybe he likes A. Well, we have Tapion, and Trunks, and Yajirobe for B2s. We don't need 4 B2 characters. Plus his charge rate is utter garbage. The only good thing we could do would be putting Key Plus 1 launch support on him, and then we can't run launch support on Super 17 anymore. And if we run Key Plus 2, his supers lose their most attractive trait, which is their damage. And he has one of the best melee kits on our team.
While Great Sail Woman is here, evil will never prevail.
We do not have plenty of meleeers. We have 2 right now. Janemba and Super 17. Yajirobe is a B2 character, pretty much. He's just got attack plus 1 for some reason. This is Frieza, yeah, I think. Yeah, it's Frieza.
Okay, come and get me.
Witness the power of my cybernetic body.
Oh, I thought I was talking to Dim. Sorry, Havoc. Weird. I don't know why I thought I was talking to Dim. But yeah, I don't like watching Tao fight because he's either terrible at melee, or he doesn't, or he just spams, and it's annoying because he's not a spammer. We don't have the Bataras to make him a hybrid. He has a defense minus. That's why we don't run him defense.
Okay, come and get me.
How many seconds do you think you'll last against me? Begin!
We're gonna bench him this season, most likely, at this rate. If Super 17 gets working on his build, we're just gonna probably go with him on the bench. Depending on if we can get him working in time. I'm in the Attack +1 build. Which is definitely something we're looking at. Because if we can get him working, we might bench Yajirobe or get Yajirobe on a different build and have them both. But I definitely think for the better of the team, we should just bench bench one or the other for the whole season and run tests on, AI tests on them all season. Yes, he is, and that's what we have on him. He has attack +1 and a bunch of B1 Pataras. That's why he's our B2 character. Attack +1 is there for when he goes to max power. We had him on a Super +2 build. And then he started to get really bad, so we put him on an Attack +1 build, and he was doing pretty well, and then he did nothing to Hercule.
I'm not giving up. I'll show you.
We haven't tested Gohan AI yet. But our main focus is Super 17, because as of right now, Yajirobe's decent. So we want to get Super 17 working, so we have a team of 5 ready for the season to start. Once at least 4 of the team are sorted out, we'll start... The main 4 will start testing the crap out of those 2 together. Well, not together, but you know what I mean. We have 3 currently, and we might have 4 soon in Super 17. Oh, I was looking at Sparking Plus as well. See ya, Havoc. That's gonna hurt. That's a 2-0. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back before this match ends. Alright, I'm back. Gonna mute myself real quick.
You'll have to work hard to beat me. All right, let's do this. Are you ready? Begin.
back.
You keep getting stronger.
Hmm.
You keep getting stronger. That was great. Come at me and don't hold back.
Right, let's go, Goku. Begin.
You asked for it.
That is the Dende's one.
I don't have any strength left.
Give me a sec. Is that around 3 KO? Yeah, it's around 3.
Come at me and don't hold back.
Right, let's go, Goku. Are you ready? Begin.
Not a problem, KO.
17. It's over.
Give up. It's impossible.
He's doing really well this time around. That's gonna hurt. He's just stood up. Yeah. Jesus. As long as he doesn't bottle it. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, he bottled it. That's not gonna hit. Or he could fly into it. That works too. If he loses. Oh wow, he won.
I saw through all of your moves.
That was impressive.
17.
But he just sort of took there and sat there and soaked up damage. Not good on a defense -1 build against an attack +2 character. Get in there, 17. Yeah, you're doing the same thing you were doing last test. I figured he'd do that. It missed. Oh, he got it off. That's not good for Goku. Mad damage. Pump up so good. One more. That's what Piccolo did earlier. Yesterday, I should say.
All of your moves.
Good lord, that damage. He actually did better than he did yesterday. Good job, 17.
17. It's over.
Give up. It's impossible.
Let's see how Majin Buu does. He's not aggressing this time, and makes no sense. Get in there. Okay, there you go. Just don't. Yeah, good job. That was cool. Good job, 17. Oops. That was weird. I ain't gonna say it was a derp or anything. It was just pretty funny to watch. That's gonna hurt. Charge right back in. Punch him. That's gonna hurt. Nice. Terrain screwing us over, but that's not new. He's gonna be right up against the wall. He's gonna be able to punch him some more. No, he didn't. He missed the wall. Wait, that was really... Whoa. He dodged 2 grabs somehow. It looks like this is it. I want to say that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Power of Rage. He's gonna win. Or he's gonna lose. What? That's it. Yeah. Just barely. But
I saw through all of your moves.
that was still pretty decent.
17. It's over.
Definitely a better start. You can throw out a B2, don't though. Good job, 17. He's behind you. Charge right back in. He's going to take some damage here. Ooh. Right back in. Whoa, that looked pretty cool actually. See, this is how you would expect this match to go normally. It's fast melee. It's just ridiculous, but that's not how it's been going most of the time. Nice combo. I think that's it for him. Yeah. He didn't do too hot that match.
17. It's over.
Good start. Oh no, he dodged it. You're in behind him. Lots of damage. But now he's in behind you, and you're taking too much damage. That's gonna miss. He's just gonna take that to the face. This is a pretty bad derp right now. Yeah, Jesus.
It's over.
I'm gonna shove 17. It's pretty even right now. That's gonna hurt him. This Alex throwing out more B2s, he's taking more advantage of the launch support we gave him. Tried to go for a pump up, didn't work out too well. He doesn't seem to be that good at melee, to be honest.
There's no 17. It's over.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Not too bad.
I saw through all of your moves.
It's over!
Give up. It's impossible.
Is in behind him? Nope. That's it. Alright.
No way. I should have been able to absorb that.
Alright. I'm gonna go now, guys. See ya. Adios.